Welcome to this presentation on British versus American English in academic writing. Academic English varies across regions due to historical developments, institutional traditions, and cultural influences. In particular, British and American varieties differ in spelling, grammar, punctuation, and stylistic conventions. Maintaining consistency in whichever variety is chosen is essential for clarity, professionalism, and credibility in formal writing. This presentation offers practical examples drawn from real academic contexts. It is designed to support international students, researchers, and editors working within or across different academic systems. First, consider spelling differences. British English favors endings such as thighs in organize and analyze, whereas American English prefers thighs, as in organize and analyze. Similarly, words ending in hour in British English, such as color and behavior, omit the U in American English, color and behavior. Other differences include re versus the endings, for example center compared to center, and og versus og, as in catalog versus catalog. Maintaining consistent spelling throughout a manuscript is crucial for professionalism and reader comprehension. Lexical preferences also diverge between the two forms. In British English, postgraduate denotes a student pursuing advanced studies, whereas American English uses graduate student. The term module in British academia often corresponds to course or class in the American context. Additionally, British English refers to academic papers at undergraduate level as dissertations, while American English calls them theses. This usage reverses at doctoral level. Understanding these lexical distinctions prevents miscommunication in international academic settings. Grammatical conventions differ subtly but importantly. British English tends to use the present perfect tense to describe recent actions, for example, the results have been verified, whereas American English often employs the simple past, the results were verified. Collective nouns are usually treated as plural in British English, such as the committee are meeting, but singular in American English, the committee is meeting. Moreover, the modal verb shall is more common and formal in British English, used to indicate obligation or futurity, while it is rare in American usage. Awareness of these tendencies helps produce text that conforms to regional academic expectations. Punctuation styles present further variation. British English prefers single quotation marks for direct speech or quotations, whereas American English uses double quotation marks. The serial comma, placed before the final and in a list, is generally omitted in British English but commonly used in American English. Date formatting also differs. British English follows the day-month-year sequence, while American English employs month-day-year. Correct punctuation supports clarity and aligns with publishing standards. Stylistic and rhetorical preferences further distinguish these varieties. British academic writing frequently employs hedging expressions such as might, may, or appears to express caution or uncertainty, whereas American writing tends to be more direct. The passive voice is more prevalent in British academic prose, reflecting an objective tone. American writing often prefers the active voice for clarity and engagement. Formal connectors like whilst and amongst are common in British English, contrasting with while and among in American English. These stylistic choices influence the perceived tone and formality of academic texts. In summary, British and American English differ systematically across multiple linguistic domains. Spelling conventions, lexical choices, grammar, punctuation, and style all require careful consideration. Selecting one variant and maintaining consistency enhances readability and professionalism. Furthermore, adherence to institutional or publication guidelines is critical for successful academic communication. To ensure accuracy and consistency in academic writing, particularly when revising texts for British or American English conventions, digital tools can support the drafting and editing process. Tools such as Language Tool, English, UK, help identify differences in spelling, punctuation, and grammar, while converters like US to UK Briticizer and small SEO tools assist with initial American to British spelling standardization. AI-based tools, including Zenith AI and Voila AI, can generate whole-text British English drafts, which are useful for comparison and exploration of stylistic variation. Consequently, selecting an appropriate tool and carefully proofreading the output remains essential to ensure clarity, consistency, and conformity with academic and institutional conventions. To conclude, neither British nor American English holds inherent superiority. The key lies in consistency and audience awareness. Writers should adopt the variant appropriate to their academic context and apply it rigorously. Consultation of relevant style guides, such as the Oxford Style Manual or the APA Publication Manual, is recommended. Ultimately, mastery of these differences facilitates clearer, more credible, and internationally accessible academic writing. Thank you for your attention.